Okay, so I'm hoping to react to a bunch of videos today. This is Lusty Lynx, and all the videos I've got lined up are either made by her or they are tributes to her. They're AI music videos, and some of them she collabed with someone else, and some she made by herself, and some someone else made about her without any of her input. So a bunch of things, but they're all basically Lusty Lynx tributes. And just in case you need a little more context, you're wondering who is Lusty Lynx. She is in the Skyebrows community. So if you look, she's got live streams, she does reacts. She started out as a reactor, and then she started making her own music videos as well. So the AI music video creation community that's centered around Skyebrows, although he isn't specifically the leader of us, it's sort of like he's the Beatles and all the rest of us are like the Beatles tribute bands. It's kind of like that kind of relationship. So unauthorized, but in imitation of the master. Okay, so anyways, Lusty Lynx, she first appeared back here in Crybrows 4 months ago, February 15th. So that was when a lot of people started joining and noticing each other in the Skyebrows community. And she actually has 2 cameos in here. I'm going to put these timestamped links in the description. The first one here on the side of a milk carton with a pun. And if you were a kid in the 80s like I was, you'll remember the missing people pictures on the sides of milk cartons. And then also in the spirit bomb sequence later on in the same video here. And here, let's look at it a bit. Yep. Okay, and so that's basically who she is. And I'm going to try to look at as many of these Lusty Lynx tribute videos as I can. I'm going to start with something pretty new, just 2 weeks ago, that I've heard is really good, and we'll see how far we can go. So that's this one right here. We've got other stuff like Caffeine Shackles by Snowman Studio. We've got Lusty Lynx Rampage and we've also got another one, Lusty Lynx Basement Jazz and Basement Bop, and these are all DanotChuuy songs. Some are collabs and some are single ones. And as you can see, DanotChuuy makes a bunch of Lusty Lynx tribute videos. I only wanted to get 3 of them today, but there's a couple more that I could maybe get some other day. And then we've got Captain Rudy, and this is the only one that isn't animated. It's just a still picture, and I usually don't react to those, but sometimes I'll throw 1 or 2 of them into multi-video reaction packs just to be more complete. And this is Basements Deep, a pirate metal anthem for Lustylynx and Unicorn Jumps by Captain Rudy. That's this creator here. He does a bunch of these things for a lot of people in the Skyebrows community. And then we've got some Lusty Lynx originals, and I wanted to put those towards the end because they are older, and so if I don't get around to them, I'll put them in the next pack. And but I want to show off the higher quality, newer stuff first, and this is from 3 months ago, Lusty Lynx in the Basement, that she made herself. See, there's herself right there. The Lusty Lynx Anthem, a Lusty Lynx Original Song. And oh, and also I wanted to show you, this is one that I was going to put in this reaction pack, and I cannot. It's been removed. I had it all set up, but it has already been deleted, removed by the uploader rather than YouTube itself. But I'll show you who the creator is. Mushi, a really skilled creator in the Skyebrows community, and they deleted it. I hadn't seen it yet, and I don't know if anyone else reacted to it before it was deleted, but it was Lusty Lynx versus Rabid Snow Hare. And look, Mushi, they've deleted like half or more of their videos. And yeah, you gotta watch videos before they get deleted, because sometimes they just disappear on you. Yeah, I've had this happen a lot when I've set up multi-packs, and then some of them have already been deleted. It's really sad. Okay, so that's enough for the intro. So I want to go back to hands like little lanterns. So this is fairly new. A couple weeks ago, it's been on my high priority list for a while, but just now got around to it. And this is by Psychro, the Friendly Survival Specialist, and Lusty Lynx. So it's a collaboration. Thank you for letting me make this video for this awesome song. Sad it took me so long, but I hope everyone likes it. This was made for the Lynx community. And then it's got a bunch of credits. Looks like some, are these cameos, or are these people that helped him with the video a little bit? I guess we'll see when we watch the video. And Psychro is a very skilled creator. He hasn't done a whole lot of videos lately, but early on in the community, he was very like Nuclear Halo and Ashen Scale, and especially the Golden Fall. Really well known in AI music videos in the Skyebrows community. And even though the Golden Fall has pretty rough animation by today's standards, the song is awesome. And I still hear people playing this in live streams a lot. And there's stuff in here that gets referenced in other videos repeatedly because it's so influential. But yeah, it's he hasn't made all that much lately in regards of AI music videos, so I'm very excited to see this recent one. So yeah, let's go in. Hands like little lanterns, which I'm not quite sure what that means. Okay, so let's go. I can't get it all the way around. Okay, there we go.
She was walking on the edges of a life that felt too small, wearing names they'd thrown upon her like a coat 2 sizes wrong. Every mirror felt like metal, cold reflections sharpened glass. Every promise just a shadow. She let every moment pass, but then there were fingers reaching through the smoke, soft little anchors pulling at her ghost. Hands like little lanterns.
Okay, I think I can mostly understand the lyrics, but I think I'll put on closed captioning just in case other people need it. And I wanted to mention a few things in this song. One is Lusty Lynx sometimes has a long striped tail, and then as you can see, sometimes she has no tail at all. So those are the two forms I've seen for her in other videos. And you might think, hey, if she's a lynx, lynx don't have long striped tails like this, so she really needs to have like a small fluffy tail, or maybe no tail at all because it's too short and it just stays in there or whatever. But I've seen lots of other creators do that, so I don't think that's an error. I think that's actually part of how she wants her design to be, that either she has no tail or she has a long striped one. So I think that's what it is. I also wanted to mention that this song is really emotional, and Psychro's songs do tend to have a strong emotional hook to them. He's good at doing that. The animation style is varying more than I would like. Psychro has really good animation, and the opening sequence, see how she's like more realistic and she almost looks like 3D, and then in some of these she looks more 2D and then she goes back to 3D, but this is a slightly different 3D design. This sort of looks like like Disney CGI style. And so yeah, the style is going back and forth a little bit, which I always criticize on videos. And then look here, she's very 2D, she's drawn. I usually criticize that when I see it on videos. I just sort of like the animation style to be consistent. Okay, so let's go back and stop pausing and let's listen to the song some more.
Of little anchors pulling at her ghost, hands like little lanterns lighting up her skin, reaching out to meet her where the dark had been, touching every scar till the hurt gave in, hands like little lanterns saying, this is who you are.
So that circling around her, the camera circling around her when she's standing on this high place and looking out over the landscape, I think that's really good camera work there. I like the camera movements. I mean, I say camera as if there's a camera, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean.
This is who you are, so pure, passion so deep, she holds those lights in the center of her heartbeat, hands like little lanterns, and she hopes.
Oh, it's the golden fall tree. It's the golden fall tree. Yeah, this is the tree from Psychro's earlier video, the very early one that I showed you. The golden fall. Yeah, the golden fall here. There's a tree with golden leaves in here that appears just for a fraction of a second, but it's very significant, and it appears in lots of other people's videos. That's this tree as well. So he's making a callback to one of his very early videos.
And she hopes this glow will stay.
Oh, wow, her tail got really big there. Yeah, that's a huge tail.
They didn't ask her to be stronger, didn't tell her rise above. They just sat and.
Okay, so I've been trying to recognize these other people, and I'm thinking that they're Lusty Lynx's friends, because I'm not really recognizing people in the Skybrows community so much. So I'm thinking Jubs, Robotics, Moby, Hoshi, 37 Pots, Burger Pence, Remnant of War, and so on. All of these that are not lit up are probably Lusty Lynx friends. And then down here we've got Lord Intellectual, Mama Brows, and Skybrows himself, who of course are in the Skybrows community. So this is, I think most of the cameos are like Lusty Lynx's friends or something. Okay, let's keep going.
Inside her silence, filled the quiet up with love. Someone saw the girl still hiding under years of practice numb. Pulled her story from the rubble like a song she never sung. Now every small gesture feels like open sky. Every I'm right here brings her back to life.
Oh wait, this guy. I've seen this guy before. Who is this guy? Who is he? Let me look. Is that Remnant of War? I'm not sure. I've seen that guy before in other videos. I'm just not sure who he is. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's popcorn all over the seat here. That is funny. Okay, let's keep going.
Hands like little lanterns, lighting up her skin, reaching out to meet her where the dark had been.
The closed captioning is not working now. Let me look.
Where the dark had been.
Yeah, the closed captioning just suddenly stopped working there. Sometimes that happens. I like this whale octopus monster. It's really beautiful. I don't know what it refers to, but I like it.
Touching every scar till the hurt gave in. Hands like little
wanted to say that these zoom in shots and these like starting right around here, the animation goes up in quality, and then look at these shots. Look at how beautiful they are. Like this mountain here. What is that? Is that the Matterhorn? Yeah, and then all these different, yeah, these are like beautiful shots here. Let's look at that again.
She thought she walked alone forever. Now she's standing in a ring of stars. Every palm she's holding warm and steady is a mirror of her heart. Can you really love me broken?
Oh, wait. This toast guy, that is hilarious. And then here's Lord Intellectual, the first of the other Skybrows community cameos. Who is that toast guy? Let me look right before Lord Intellectual. Is that pita? Like pita bread? Maybe that's pita bread. Okay, and then here's Lord Intellectual, and he's in the Skybrows community.
The question in her eyes, they just answered with.
Okay, and then there's Skybrows himself and Skybrows' mother that he has actually collaborated with as well. Okay, let's keep going.
With a tighter grip and 1,000 fires.
Oh, and there's Creamy Manjaro. Yeah, that's a Skybrows original character. I like this version of him where he's got like Eastern temples built on his cliffs and stuff. That is cool. Yeah, very pretty.
Fireflies, hands like little lanterns, lighting up her skin, reaching out to meet her where the dark had been, touching every scar till the heart gave in. Hands like little lanterns, saying.
Yeah, the really good animation and really dramatic shots are backloaded in this video. So like the further you go in the video, the better it looks. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, and this red-haired person, I don't know who this is. You probably thought I did since I didn't say anything, but I don't know who that is. Okay, so that was cool. We'll give it a thumbs up, but we've got a lot of videos to look at. So, well, I'm going to look at the comments just a little bit. Oh, yeah, Play Astronomical was here. Yeah, it is good. Yep, I see some Skybrows in the comments. Yep, people liked it. And I've been hearing good things about it. So that was Hands Like Little Lanterns, a collab between Lusty Lynx herself and Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. So now let's go on to the next one. So this is Caffeine Shackles, a Lusty Lynx tribute by Snowman Studio. That is this guy here. And I'm not sure, I think this is either a new or very obscure Skybro in the Skybrows community. Okay, so let's read the description first. Okay, so I made this song and video, oh, and it looks like there's a guitar thing. What is that? Is that just an instrumental, or is that just a no animation version of it? Caffeine Shackles. Okay, it looks like, what is this? The Caffeine Shackles guitar. Let me see what this is. Caffeine Shackles guitar cover. Okay, so that is Okay, so I guess this is playing it. Is this okay? I see someone playing while they watch. While it shows the music in the corner. Okay, so I guess I'll have to put this link in the description as well. But I'm going to react to this version and not the one with this in the corner of it. Okay, so, I made this song and video for Lusty Lynx. I have no idea why, but YouTube keeps taking views off this video. I am sorry to the people who watched it and are not being counted, and I hope you enjoyed your watch. Oh, that is weird. Maybe that's a bug, or maybe YouTube is being naughty. Okay, let's get here and rewind it, and let's get a look. Oh, I did want to mention though that I like this detailed picture. There's a little bit of AI smearing you can see over here, but for the most part, it looks good, and I like the window texture. The like windows are really wet from water or something. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's turn on the closed captioning. And she's got a red cat, which is usually, isn't that usually what Ember Paradox has, is she's picking up red cats? Okay, let's keep going. Psychro, static in my veins now. Here's some gold, breaking all the chains. Wow, welcome to the basement. Grab a pair of shackles, clutching up my laughter. Oh, I forgot to mention the basement stuff. So you might have noticed that a lot of these songs have basement in the title or refer to the basement. And if you don't know Lusty Lynx, you might be wondering what that's about. She has like tied up in the basement sort of like little games that she does in some of her live streams. I haven't seen very much of it. But anyways, there's a lot of references to it in Skyebrows community songs. Like, for example, in SCU Meme Anthem by Mavluck, we've got a basement scene here with her having here's Lusty Lynx here having a whole bunch of Skyebrows tied up in her basement. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of references to Lusty Lynx's basement where she's got people tied up. One more espresso shot to supercharge my brain. Feedback loop is ringing, driving me insane. Yeah, the dungeon's populated, chat is going wild. Are you feeling monster magnet digital shot? So I think Lusty Lynx can have various things thrown at her, and I think I've especially seen fish thrown at her, but I'm guessing that frying pans are one of the things that can be thrown at her by her chat. So I think some of this animation is very good, like this one with the coffee cup. And then some of it is more variable in quality. I think the movements of the animation are mostly good. There's a little bit of it that looks unnatural, but not very much. The music isn't my style at all. I basically find it uninteresting, but you know, other people do like this style. So I guess the plot of this music video is that she's starting a cat sanctuary in her basement where she's rescuing stray cats and raising them in her basement. And in case you're wondering about what's going on with her eye, she has a snowflake in her eye. Let me just go in here. Let's look.
I grin.
Okay, let's looky-loo. Yeah, she has a snowflake in her eye. Yeah, see her VTuber avatar? You can sort of see the snowflake in that eye. Yeah, so that's recreating like an actual feature of her VTuber avatar there. See the snowflake in her eye? Yep. Okay, so let's go back to Caffeine Shackles. So I did want to mention that the music does match the energy of drinking way too much caffeine. So the idea of the music video and the style of the music does match very well.
Coffee-powered psycho, static in my veins now. Hit a sub goal, breaking all the chains. Wow, welcome to the basement. Grab a pair of shackles, grudging out my laughter. Medic pixel attack.
Oh, I like these like scenes of the neighborhood and of the street. Yeah, these, like this scene, it's a little bit low resolution, but not very much, and it's very detailed. Yeah, I like these. Yeah, and I like the camera work on this, where the camera is rising. I'm not sure what these red things are. They kind of look like magic or something symbolic, but look at this, all these red sparks coming out. Let's get a better look.
One more espresso shot to supercharge my brain. Feedback loop is ringing, driving me insane. Yeah, the dungeon's populated, chat is going wild. Hardcore spinning, Manson, manic, sexual outshine. Lock 'em in the dungeon, feed 'em caffeine dreams, hit 'em with the high-pitched piercing angle scream.
I think it said feed them caffeine dreams, but the closed captioning said candy brains. I don't think that's what it really said. I could understand it, I think.
Never gonna let you leave, you're part of my design. All these pretty viewers, permanently mine. Lock 'em in the dungeon, feed 'em caffeine dreams, hit 'em with the high-pitched piercing high-thrust.
Oh, it says high-pitched piercing. Yeah, she's known as the loud cat, and she makes these like sort of high-pitched excited squeals that she's really well known for in her live streams. Now, when the singing stopped and it went into this instrumental part of the music, and the characteristics of the music changed a little bit, I like that. That went before. I wasn't really interested in it. It was too like, you know, hard screaming, which is not a style that I'm usually into. But here I'm liking this part. Let's listen to that again. Oh wait, who is this? Is that like a close-up on that cat? Is that like an actual cat girl? Like transforming? Let's get a good look. Oh, that is a cat girl. She transformed into a girl. Oh, and this is Ember Paradox, isn't it? Okay, when Lusty Lynx was holding a red cat, I was thinking that red cats are usually associated with Ember Paradox, but this is Ember Paradox. Okay, I get it now. And then this guy, what is his name? Snowman something? Snowman Studio. He's got his own logo. And I really like it when music videos end on like a logo or like some quotes or some tributes or something, so that it doesn't just end abruptly but has a little bit at the end there. That's a nice professional way to end it. Let's keep going. Yeah, see, it gives you a place to rest at the end of the video. So, yep, that was good. And so that was Caffeine Shackles by Snowman Studio, and he's also got this guitar cover, which is linked in his own description. I might just let you use his own description to go to it or whatever. And that's Snowman Studio. And then we've got 3 of them by DanotChuuy. And this one, and this one. So the first 2 are just by DanotChuuy, and then the third one is a collab with Lusty Lynx. So let's try to get all of these. And DanotChuuy has even more videos, including these 2, which are also Lusty Lynx tributes. Okay, so we'll start with this one here. Lusty Lynx Rampage. Okay, so we'll read the description. So it says, old Rusty 79 gave me the idea and I ran with it. Music done. I'm not sure who this is. Music done using a local model, AI images from Grok, and gameplay from Lusty Lynx's streams. Featuring Lusty Lynx on vocals, old Rusty 79 on guitar, Unicorn Jubs on bass, Walkman on keyboard, and Robotic something on drums. Okay, so I think this is another bunch of Lusty Lynx's friends and not really people in the Skyebrows community, if I'm thinking correctly. Let me just look. Who is the old Rusty? 4 subscribers and no content. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Okay, let me just pause. Okay, sorry about that little pause. I'm back now. Okay, so, and this one has lyrics in the description, so that looks good. And just, let's see, I'm not sure who this guy is, but we've got a fairly realistic animation. Looks like sort of a 3D high quality video game, slightly anime look. Okay, so let's get a look at this first video here. Oh yeah, and then here's this guy again. Yeah, I told you I've seen him. I don't know who he is. Let's keep going. Yeah, I don't think the lip syncing is actually working here, but you know, it's really hard to do lip syncing on AI, and I think this is one of the older ones too. Yeah, this is from way back in March. It was really like nearly impossible to get AI to do lip syncing back in March. Okay, let's keep going. From peak to pixel, I own every scene. Lusty Lynx. Oh, this was a really nice detailed movement. Did you see how detailed and natural that movement looked? Let's look at it again. Lusty Lynx in the game, living the dream. Yeah, that was really super good animation for something that's this old. Really nice, like subtle movements. Scaling the heights and peak, adrenaline high. K-Man's climbing up, but he's about to die. I'm right behind him, purring sweet and low. One sneaky shove, watch the poor guy go. What's my bad as he tumbles through the air? Laughter in the comms, I just don't care. Chaos is my love language, thrill of the fall. Lusty Lynx strike and hear the victory call. I'm Lusty Lynx. And just like it said in the description, it's incorporating actual gameplay from one of her live streams in there and illustrating what's meant by the lyrics. So it's not just talking about an incident that happened while she was gaming, it's actually showing it, which is a good kind of storytelling technique.
Flirty gamer kitty, always ready to sin. From peak to pixel, I own every scene. Lusty Lynx in the game, living the dream. Buddha Minecraft, crafting my empire grand, mining deep caverns across the.
Oh yeah, see, I mentioned in the previous video the snowflake in her eye, and here you can see it better. See, there's a snowflake in this eye. And there's also like piercings that she wants to have correct on her her AI versions of herself, but it can be really hard to convince the AI to get all the piercings and everything like that correct. So a lot of people don't try because it'll just end up being messed up over and over again.
Lucky land, but out by the sea, axe swinging so free. It's the law completely, oh what did I see? A cute little seal, now it's sinking down slow. Accidental slaughter guild hits me, wow. Sorry little buddy, but the damage is done in this blocky world. Even I can be the wrong one. In the arms of the...
Okay, I think this is copyrighted music, so let's skip past that so I don't get a copyright strike.
Lynx, with claws out and a grin. Flirty gamer kitty, always ready to sin. From peak to pixel, I own every scene. Lusty Lynx in the game, living the dream. Sleeping in the shrouded where the shroud starts to creep. My base is my haven, my goats make me weep. Fluffy little babies I protect with my life. Touch one in my herd and you'll feel the knife. No one hurts my goats, I roll with the hiss. Patting their heads, sealing it with a kiss. Mama Lynx mode activated, fierce and so bold.
I wanted to mention the song here. This has got like a peppy, exciting song. It's like it makes you want to go watch her on her gaming live stream. So this is like a really good advertisement for trying to get people interested to go watch Lusty Lynx's live streams, and the song has got this really upbeat feeling to it. I like it.
That's my playstyle, wild, fun, and untamed. Lusty Lynx forever, join the game.
Okay, so that was cool. Let's give it a thumbs up, and I'm still not recognizing Walkman on keyboard. Let me reload it and try to figure out who some of these people are. Okay, so guitar guy, come on, guitar guy, oh, that's Old Rusty. So Old Rusty 79, that's the guitar guy. And then let's see, who's on, come on, it won't let me pause at the right place. Okay, I'm going to use the less than and greater than keys to go backwards. Okay, so the on drums, who is on drums? That's Robotics. Okay, Robotics is on drums. And the keyboard, where is the keyboard? Okay, oh, here we go. Okay, so this guy on the keyboard is Walkman, and then the bass is Unicorn Jubs. I think I know who the red-haired person is. Yeah, that's Unicorn Jubs, right? Let's open up the page and look. Okay, so maybe I can finally figure out who. Oh, yep, long red hair. I believe this is Unicorn Jubs. Okay, and they've got only one video from 7 years ago. Okay, so cool. Now I know who Unicorn Jubs is. Okay, so that was Lusty Lynx Rampage by DanotChuuy, and we're going to go on to, no, not to that one. Gonna go on to another one by DanotChuuy, and this is Lusty Lynx Basement Jazz. And this is also a pretty old one from April 1st. Oh, is this one of these April 1st jokes? There were a whole bunch of Skyebrows community videos that were uploaded on April 1st that were April 1st jokes. April Fool's jokes. This might be an April Fool's joke. I wonder if it starts getting really weird, you know, just remember it might be an April 1st joke. But yeah, this is from a while back, so it'll probably also have some rough animation and some of the other problems that have since been ironed out by a lot of creators. Let's look at the description. Thanks to old Rusty for giving the reference images. Had a great time putting this one together. Had the song already done before seeing the red dress picture. Got the idea for the video. Cameos in order of appearance. So Lusty Lynx, Hoshi Michi, I don't know who that is. Unicorn Jubs, we know the red-haired. Robotics, the TV face. Old Rusty, that normal-looking guy. Walkman, K-Man Lives. Okay, let's go in. And yeah, these are mainly Lusty Lynx's crowd and not people that are well known in the Skyebrows community. So she had her own community before she ever joined up with the Skyebrows community. Okay, let's keep going. I like this where it pulses in time with the beat, and I really like the what is it, the 1940s jazz look, something like that, maybe 1950s. Yeah, this might be more like 1950s now that I look at the cars. Yeah, this is starting out cool. Let's go.
Down on Elm Street, where the street lights glow low.
Oh, and then there is Lusty Lynx in the red dress, which I believe she rarely wears anymore, but she's known for that outfit.
Lives a lady with eyes like a midnight radio. She purrs through the window with a voice soft as sin. Come on down to my basement, darling. Let the fun begin. She's got stockings with seams and a smile that's a trap. Red lipstick and danger wrapped up in a wrap. One little wink.
Yeah, I like the way that a lot of this animation is fairly detailed. It does have pretty realistic motions most of the time. The transitions are a little bit awkward, but not bad. And I don't like the way that the animation style is changing a little bit from one scene to the other. But for the most part, it's put together really well, especially for one that's this old.
And your willpower's gone. You follow that tail like a moth to the dawn.
Okay, and then we got Unicorn Jubs. And let's see, this guy here is probably Hoshi Michi. Yeah, I like it when there's a cheat sheet because then it makes it easier to figure out what's going on, especially when I'm being introduced to a new crowd like this. Okay, let's go.
Oh, Lusty Lynx, what you doing down there? Swinging those hips to a devil-may care.
Yeah, that sort of swaying back and forth in front of the microphone there, that was a little bit awkward the way the movements were, but mostly it was good. And I'm seeing a little bit of like eye distortion, which was really common in AI of this age. It's a lot less common now, but it was really hard to completely get rid of eye distortion back then. Even Skyebrows had a little bit of that in his videos. Even Skyebrows himself had a little bit of that.
Devil may care, basement lights flicker.
Yeah, and then see, it changed to basically it looks almost like a photograph. Yeah, I really like it to stay the same style and not to keep changing in style like that. But once again, you know, older video and that stuff happened a lot back then.
It's been slow. Once you step in, boy, you ain't gonna go. Lusty Lynx with that feline grace. She'll love you to death in her velvet embrace.
And then I think these are kumquats, a type of fruit that is some sort of Lusty Lynx in joke that I don't really understand. Okay, but she mentions them in her stream titles. Look, if we go here, where is it? It's I think she's got them. Yeah. See, kumquat. Yeah, she mentions them, so that's some kind of Lusty Lynx in joke that I don't fully understand. Okay, where am I? Here I am. Okay, let's keep going.
She serves bathtub gin in a crystal coupe glass.
This guy here, I don't know what it is, but he's kind of creepy. Yeah, this whole scene is like slightly creepy. It's like I don't know what it is about it, but the movements and I guess maybe the way that this this glass is like I don't know, the perspective about it. Yeah, look, it's yeah, look at this. The ice cubes are larger than the glass and they're coming out through the side. Yeah, that might be it's like one of those things like where I'm like, I can tell this is creepy, but what's creepy about it? Maybe that's one of the things that's making, yeah, this scene just looks creepy.
In a crystal coupe glass, whispers old secrets while she's teasing your ass. The walls are all velvet, the air thick with smoke, and the only way out is the spell that she spoke.
So I noticed that the background looks almost like a photograph, but it's been made kind of like extra blurry to help it match this like detailed drawing kind of animation better. And I think that technique doesn't completely work, but it mostly works. Yeah, because see, if the background wasn't blurry, the fact that it doesn't match with this drawing style would stand out more. But when it is blurry, then it helps you to focus on the central figure like this.
Chain made of satin and locks made of fur. Once Lusty Lynx, once you. You never were. Oh, Lusty Lynx, what you doing down there? Swinging those hips to a devil may care. Basement lights flicker, the record spins slow. Once you step in, boy, you ain't gonna go.
Oh yeah, I think in her basement live streams there's actually like a cage like this that people get locked in sometimes, or you know, rather their avatars get locked in. I think so. Yeah, because it's all stuff that, you know, she does to their avatars.
Lynx, queen of the underground scene. She'll make you her king, a part of her dream.
Yeah, if you compare like Lusty Lynx wiggling in front of the microphone to the very next screen with robotics here playing the drums, I think you can tell the difference in the motion. I think the motion here, I don't know if it needed to be like sped up slightly or what, but it's just the motion's a little bit off. And then this scene looks a lot better in comparison. Let's look at those again.
She'll make you her king, a part of her dream. Lusty Lynx, won't you stay for a while? The door's closed.
Okay, and once again, I like this scene. This looks almost like a photograph over here that's been blurred slightly. And then this looks like high quality 3D CGI, sort of like video game quality.
And gentle, with that dangerous smile.
Oh, and then we've got the bookends technique, because remember, this same street, we zoomed in on it to begin with, and then we're zooming out to end it. So that is a really cool bookend style storytelling technique. Okay, and then wanted, 400 hours of streaming Lusty Lynx for kidnapping. Oh, because of grabbing people and putting them in her basement. And then missing, DanotChuuy. Okay. So yeah, there was even a little extra thing at the end like that. So that is cool. And I didn't notice anything really weird suddenly pop out, so I don't think that was an April Fool's joke, even though it was uploaded on April 1st. Yeah, anytime you upload on April 1st, you're going to have people wonder if it's just going to be a joke. Okay, so now this is a collaboration, more recent, from 2 months ago, still a while back in terms of the AI technology and how it could make things look. So it'll still probably look rough, but I bet it'll look better than that other one. And this is a collaboration between DanotChuuy and Lusty Lynx. Let's look at the description. Okay. Oh, we've got the Lusty Lynx crew. We've got Lord Intellectual and Ember Paradox, who are in the Skyebrows community. Griffin Knight in the Skyebrows community. Rosa the Vampire in the Skyebrows community. And I think Bones Jangle is in the Skyebrows community, but kind of obscure. And Andy, I think, is in the Skyebrows community. Isn't she like a panda? Let's look at Andy. I can't quite remember what she looks like. Oh yeah, there's that. That's what she looks like. Yeah, she's a panda. Okay. And okay, so this is Basement Bop with Lusty Lynx, a Lusty Lynx original. Let's go.
Lusty Lynx online. Click clack. Oop. Chest grow. Heart rate climb. Hey. You're mine.
Okay, this has got a really, look, we're not even 10 seconds in, and it's got a really catchy beat. The animation does look rough, but not too bad. But yeah, really catchy. Really catchy. Let's keep going.
Click clack. Oop. Chest grow. Heart rate climb. Hey. You're mine. You're mine. Hey. You're mine. You're mine. Hey. You fought every link I dropped. One little click and the world just stopped. Now you're in my VIP. 4 brick walls and a big flat screen.
Yeah, where she was dancing here in front, there's definitely some AI smearing and a little bit of awkwardness in the way that she moves here. But until she came out in front and danced, when she's back here, it looks better. There's still some smearing on the eyes, but it's not too bad. But when she comes out in the front, it gets a lot rougher.
Think I dropped one little click and the world just stopped. Now you're in my VIP, 4 brick walls and a big flat screen. Snap pack stacked on the metal shelf. You typed help but it auto spelled queen in caps. That's facts. You ain't ever going back. You said just one stream. Now you're on my team. Can't tell what is dream when I keep the VTubers in my basement. Chain of love. You.
Okay, yeah, this is varying in quality quite a lot as far as the animation. Yeah, look at this. It's much better quality than the scene where she was on stage, like that. So it went definitely up in quality in some of these scenes. I'm wondering if maybe these generations were made over a longer time period, and maybe some of them are much older than others, because it can take quite a while to assemble a video like this, and the technology changes in the meantime, and also the skill level of the person who's making the video.
Team, can't tell what is dream when I keep the VTubers in my basement, basement. Chain of love, you can't escape it, escape it. You say let me go, but your eyes say play. You stay, you stay. Lustylynx got you enchanted, chanting. Never log off, now you're ranting, dancing. Heart on a leash, and you like that taste, that taste.
Okay, so more kumquat references. Yeah, that means something. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, and I noticed some of these have stems on both ends. I don't think kumquats really have that, but that's a really common AI error, so I'm just being nitpicky when I point that out.
Boom, boom, heartbeat in the floor. Bass so thick, you're begging for more. Down, down, deeper in the lair. Hands up high, but you're stuck right there. Ooh, yeah. LED glow on a concrete.
Yeah, when Lord Intellectual ran into the room and came down here, that motion was awkward. But it can be really hard to do large crowd scenes like this. It's quite challenging for the AI, especially back here a couple months ago.
Up high, but you're stuck right there. Ooh, yeah. LED glow on a concrete throne. Got your avatar saved in my phone. Every GG that you ever sent is a signed consent for your lifelong rent. Got plushies piled to the basement ceiling. Karaoke.
Oh, the plushies are adorable. Look at these plushies, really adorable plushies. Yeah, Ember Paradox, Lord Intellectual, Lusty Lynx herself, Robotics, that guy I forgot the name of. And I think this is supposed to be Lord Intellectual, but the AI messed up and didn't make half of his mask white. But yeah, these are adorable little plushies here. And I just wanted to mention again, yeah, this is a really catchy song. I like this catchy song.
She's piled to the basement ceiling. Karaoke nights when we catch that feeling. You say this can't be right, but you cue next night. Hit like, hit like, hit like. You said just one stream, now you're on my team.
Oh, we've got Griffin Knight. He's in the Skyebrows community. We've got Rosa the Vampire, Robotics, and I think, let's go back to the previous scene before that. Oh, and Griffin Knight's wings go right through the back of the couch. That is funny. He's like got a hole in the back of the couch so he can stretch his wings, I guess. Right now I'm using a trick where I use the less than and greater than keys to go one frame at a time, which is something you can do on YouTube. I just wanted to look here. Oh, so this is footage from an actual live stream, gaming. So here's Griffin Knight. I guess this is Bone Jangles or whatever his name is. Megs Noctis, and he uses a female avatar just as a joke. And then is this Andy the Panda? And then Robotics, Lord Intellectual, and Lusty Lynx herself. Okay, just wanted to look at that. And okay, let's go.
Stream, now you're on my team. Can't tell what is dream when I keep the VTubers in my basement, basement. Chain of love, you can't escape it, escape it. You say let me go, but your eyes say play. You stay.
Did Robotics suddenly materialize? Look at his arm, and when he gets pushed down, look at the AI error that suddenly happens. Yeah, he suddenly had like a weapon grow out of his hand or something when he got pushed down.
Lustylynx got you enchanted, chanting. Never log off, now you're ranting, dancing. Heart on a leash, and you like that taste, that taste, that taste. Hear that bass baseline per every low hit tied to a word. I'm fine, I'm fine. That's what you say, but your soul hits autoplay. Hey, keep the VTubers in my basement. Chain of love, you can't escape it. You say let me go, but your eyes say play. You say.
Oh, and then there's the bread guy. And who is this? Okay, so the bread guy was, let me look. Okay, who is the bread guy? Okay, so we have Bones Jangles, Pita Webb, that's the bread guy. Okay.
Lustylynx got you enchanted, chanting. Never log off, now you're ranting, dancing. Heart on a leash, and you like that taste, that taste, that taste. Click clack, chat scroll. One more time, basement queen, online. You're mine, Lustylynx.
Okay, and then we got a group photo of all of them. That is a cool place to end. Let's see, who is who is that octopus, the purple octopus right here? I don't know who that is. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so that was cool. Definitely the animation was on the rougher side, but it was made back in April, and I like the song. That's a good song. So we got one, oh no, we're done with the DanotChuuy one. So that was 3 of them by DanotChuuy that we just finished up. And now we've got Basements Deep by Captain Rudy. And as I showed you before, he does a lot of these, and they're just, I think nearly all of them are just a still picture with music, which I usually don't react to those anymore, but sometimes I'll react to 1 or 2 of them if they're, have reason to put them in a multi-pack. So anyways, let's go ahead and look at the description. So this is from just 3 weeks ago. And, oh, we've got a bunch of lyrics here. Cool. Okay, so let's rewind it and let's go in.
Stop, hold fast on the itty bitty kitty. Foam black mask, Lusty Lynx in the pity. Kumquats on the rail, claw marks on the wood. Jumps at her right side, like she knew he would.
Jumps at her right side. I think it said something differently there. Jubs at her right side. Yeah, yeah, so unicorn jubs. Yeah, so the closed captioning is getting a little bit wrong, but I was able to guess. Okay, let's go. I wanted to mention that was a pretty long instrumental section in there between when the last lyrics started and these lyrics began. And I think it was a little bit too long. Like if the instrumental section had been shrank to maybe half the length, I think it would have worked better. Okay, let's keep going.
How's the deck? Small as a dagger, sharp as a threat. She says I'm not small, I'm just made to fit in every broken door and narrow split. 9 cats follow where she goes, 9 little tails and 9 green glows. She sails when the tide lets loose and every
Oh, that's a subtle reference to the cat of 9 tails, which is a type of whip. Okay, let's keep going.
What she claims as proof. Hear the ropes, hear the creak, hear the come
I like the way that it keeps saying kumquats. That's hilarious. So I think the music is good. It sounds like pretty typical, like sea shanty that's been made into like sort of a rock anthem style. So it's not like especially good or anything. It's just like average good. But a lot of these lyrics are things that if I hadn't seen the previous videos, I wouldn't really get. So this is definitely lyrics for the Lusty Lynx crowd, people who already, know the in-jokes and the references and the memes and stuff better than I do. But even so, I am finding the lyrics humorous, so that is cool.
Draw their swords. Unicorn jumps with a steady grin, keeps a fierce heart folded in. He calls her Lynx and she answers true, like the whole damn sea was made for two. She learns each voice, each private ache, what they fear, what they lose, what they take. And if you ask for a place to hide, she points below and cracks a smile. Deep below the salted hold, lanterns sway like bone. She says stay as long as you want down there, and she means it, flesh and stone. Lusty Lynx, rise and roar, itty bitty kitty to the shore. Lusty Lynx, hold the line, jumps by her side all the time. Kumquat sing, don't turn up.
Yeah, every time that the song says jubs, as in unicorn jubs, the closed captioning interprets it as something else, but I think I'm able to understand it.
Away, basement's deep, but we all stay. No escape, we laugh and grin. There are ways when you live with it. She loves her crew like weather loves rain, like a blade loves flame, like a chain loves strain. If the hatch shuts hard and the dark rolls in, you learn the cracks, you learn where to begin. 9 cats sleep where the lanterns glow. Jumps keeps time with the undertow, and down in the hold if you listen close, even a prison can lose its ghost.
Oh, and I wanted to pause here and mention a little bit about the picture. So I did want to critique the picture a little bit. I think it's mostly good. It does look very ChatGPT. I can see some of the like tiny detail clutter that ChatGPT images tend to have, but it's not really extensive. Like you can see over here, see how these tiny white dots and stuff like that, that's typical of ChatGPT. But if it was bad, it would be everywhere, and it is limited, so that's good. There's large areas where you don't see it at all, so that's good. Another thing, I like the way that humor is used. The itty bitty kitty is the name of her ship, and the ship colors match her clothing colors well, so that is cool. I like how she has her usual outfit just with a pirate hat and pirate cloak. However, I do notice that because she has the hat, you can't see her cat ears at all, and I think that makes her a lot less recognizable to people. I think either needed to like have it so that her cat ears like poke over the tip of the hat a little bit, or maybe the hat was like further back on her head so it was sitting behind the ears or something like that. That would have helped. I do notice that she has both of her mouth piercings, and that is pretty hard to get. So the fact that she has both of those, and then this thing here is pretty good. And I like the way that this cat is just sitting off to the side with a weird expression. That is humorous. I'm not sure what these symbols are on its hat. It kind of looks like AI error tried to make the skull and crossbones and just sort of messed it up. And if you look really closely at the details of the ship, you can see a bunch of things that don't fully make sense. But since it is in the background and it is details, it's not bad. And I see a few errors, like the seagull. See, this seagull appears to have 3 wings. So there's a few little, and also 3 legs. So there's a few errors like that, but not too noticeable unless you sit there and really closely look at it. Okay, so this instrumental section 2, I think that it also went on for a little bit longer than it should have, just like the last one.
Stand tall, kumquats, all for one. Basement, we have won. No escape. So they say, itty bitty kitty keeps them at bay. But the hold has doors, and the decks have seams, and the traps learn routes by stubborn dreams. So sing, you kumquats, sing it loud for the tiny queen and the boardwalk crowd, for the boyfriend bold and the 9-cat crown, for the ship that drags the fear down. She'll sail as far as the wind allows, then turn right back with the hunter's vows. And if you're caught where the shadows cling, you'll learn the ways of everything. Every knot, every nail, every crack in the floor. Lynx remembers the one she loves and the one.
It said Lynx. I heard that clearly, but the closed captioning said Lady Sif. And I did want to mention one thing too, is that usually when songs are longer than 4 minutes, they start feeling a little bit too long to me. It doesn't always happen. It depends on the song. And if a song has enough variety in it, it can get around that. But I think this song, we're at 4.5 minutes basically, and it's starting to feel too long. Yeah, I think if the 2 instrumental sections in there had been made shorter and some of the rest of it made shorter, it probably would improve the listenability a lot. But let's keep going.
And she's taking more. Lusty Lynx, rise and roar. Itty bitty kitty to the shore. Lusty Lynx, hold the line. Jumps by your side all the time. Kumquat, sing, don't turn away. Basement's deep, but we all stay. No escape, we laugh and grin. There are ways when you live within. Hi, hi. Hoist up, hold fast. On the itty bitty kitty. See full black mass. Lusty Lynx. Lynx. Pity.
Okay, so that was cool. It was a catchy song. It wasn't an extremely good song, but it did the job, and I think it is definitely a good song. Let's rewind it and look at it a little bit again. Okay, so yeah, so one of the things I was mentioning was the length. Yeah, and songs that are like longer than 4 minutes usually feel too long to me. So this is, you know, not anything unusual that I'm nitpicking about. I nitpick on just about everyone that makes songs that are longer than 4 minutes. But I did think that there is one reason why you might want a song like this to be like, you know, more than 5 minutes like this one is. And it's that if you're using it for a stream intro, so if for example, Lusty Lynx was going to use this as a stream intro, and she didn't know whether she might take longer than 5 minutes to show up and start the stream while her, you know, her viewers are waiting for her, it might be nice to have a song like this where a lot of the different sections of the song sound similar to other sections, and it's more than 5 minutes. Because then if you're like 2 minutes in and she suddenly appears and the song ends, the live stream crowd is not angry that the song ended because they know that these later sections sound similar to the early sections. But then if she like takes like almost 5 minutes to come in, they get to listen to the whole song like that. So it can work. There are purposes that you can have it be that long when the song itself isn't normally strong enough to carry it, you know, if you have other purposes for the song. Okay, so that was Basements Deep by Captain Rudy. And so let's go to the next one. So this is Lusty Lynx in the Basement. This is a Lusty Lynx Original. So rather than a tribute, or if it is a tribute, it's a tribute to herself. And this is 3 months ago. I think this has got 4,000 views. I think this might be the one that I've heard a lot about. I'm not sure. But yeah, I know that there is something about Lusty Lynx in the Basement that people were talking about for quite a while, and it might have been this one. So since it is 3 months old, it's going to have the rough animation. And okay, so let's read the description. Edit credit Unicorn Jubs. From Unicorn Jubs, thank you for everything, Skybrows. Not only were you in the community, you have built an inspiration for this, but it literally would not have happened without. Thank you so much for everything, and I can't wait for what's in store for the future. Respect, brother. Hey there, I'm Lusty Lynx, a passionate React VTuber who loves to crack lewd jokes, laugh, and occasionally enjoy a drink with my amazing community. Let's create some chaos and have a blast together. Yeah, Lusty Lynx really loves Skybrows content. You should watch her reacts to Skybrows originals and to Skybrows community produced videos by other people that are gathering around Skybrows. Okay, so keep in mind, and you can tell already on the first screen that there's some low res problems, like especially if you look at the eyes, but it's not too bad. It's not like really distorted or anything. It just looks slightly blurry, especially on the edges of stuff. Okay, so let's go.
LED eyes, midnight grin, 9 lives deep, let the games begin. You queue up.
Oh, yeah, that's fish and frying pans being thrown at her while she's gaming. So that's like actual gameplay footage.
Games begin. You queue up, tied up, friendly fire. She cams your heart like a live wire. Joystick tapping, you can't pause it.
Okay, well, I did pause it right when the lyrics said you can't pause this, so humorous time to pause. But yeah, this is a catchy song. The animation is definitely looking rough, but you know, it's from back in April, and I think this was her first one that she made by herself. But yeah, this is catchy. It sounds familiar. I think I might have heard this on her live stream once or twice, but not actually seen the visuals, just heard the song. Okay, let's go.
Friendly fire, she cams your heart like a live wire. Joystick tapping, you can't pause it. She likes a trophy soft and honest. Hide and seek in a concrete room. Hear her laugh as she seals your doom. Oh yeah, Lusty Lynx in the basement chasing. You're the snack and you love that.
Oh, another kumquats reference. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, she responds every urge you taste, then bites your neck like a quick save, wasted. Run, run.
Oh, that was some really good animation in there. Yeah, starting right here. This was some really good animation.
Neck like a quick save, wasted. Run, run, run. But you're begging, stay. You're her favorite prey. Lusty Lynx in the basement, facing every fear that you crave. She's blazing.
And then there is Skybrows himself, the guy at the center of the community. Oh, a lot of people in the Skyebrows community. Oh, we've got Dot Pocket. Is this the bloop? She doesn't have a tail, I'm not sure. Yeah, Dot Pocket. Oh, this is Bupela. Yeah, this is Bupela. Bupela has a, I think it's Bupela. Yeah, Bupela has like the male form and the female form as well, who are brother and sister mascot characters for the channel. So I think this is Bupela. And then, sorry, it's going by so fast. I'm going to use the less than and greater than keys to go one frame at a time. That's a trick you can use on YouTube. So we got Kinney the Hound. It's going so fast. This one is Mizuki, and then right before her is Delta Wolf. Wow, what's happening to Delta Wolf's galaxy hand? Wow. Mavluck right here. Oh wow, it's going by so fast. I think that's Elf Harper. Let's see, do we have a cheat sheet in the comments? Let me look. We do not have a cheat sheet. Okay, so I'm doing all of this just on my own knowledge. Kitsuragi, he's in the Skyebrows community. Let's see. Yeah, we already did Mavluck. Louisverse, yeah, she is in the Skyebrows community, but like an equal to Skyebrows. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, Asmongold, and that was like live action Asmongold too. Usually, I mean, he is live action. He's not a VTuber, but usually they do animated versions of him. Wow, this animation is really rough with Smugglana. Yeah, look at how much her eye and her ear are smeared. Yeah, here's live action Asmongold just getting tied up. Okay, I wonder if he'll ever see this. Probably not, but it's amusing to think he might. Wow, and they're just going by so fast. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this one frame at a time. Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. And, yep, still going one frame at a time. Nazca Holy Goddess. She has a channel with her husband, Trucker Man. Okay, and then, oh, Ride Zero with his handler, the X Count. And, okay, let's go. Sorry, it's so hard to go one frame at a time. And Gaming Syndicate. Okay, I think that was Venatrix Wolf, and then this is Kirsha. Yeah, look at how smeared that face is. Yeah, yeah, I think this is Venatrix Wolf, and then Kirsha. Okay, and then we got Zayla and Reaving Mango. Okay, we've got Eustace the Useful, looking really weird. Why does he have human legs? That is incredibly bizarre. Okay, and then Silas Frostrunner. Okay, and then Griffin Knight. And then I'm not sure who this cat, let's see. Who is this? Is this Depthswalker? Depthswalker has purple powers, not blue powers. I'm not sure who that is.
She pounces down, down. You're bouncing loud, loud. That bite so loud, loud. You're hers right now. Okay, now is the perfect fucking time, guys. Okay, chat.
Okay, so let's get rid of the closed captioning. So we got another live stream footage. We got Griffin Knight. I'm not sure. Megs Noctis. Is this Rosa the Vampire or is this Andy? Andy the Panda. There's Robotics, Lord Intellectual, and Lusty Lynx.
We talk in DMs, and the amount of love that she has for you, you guys don't understand. Like, okay, Lynx is basically exactly the same offline as she is online, and she talks about you guys all the time.
Cat ear headset, cursor on you. She presses start, you forget the rules. Claws on skin, like button mash. Every little scratch, a lightning crash.
some really good animation in there. This bit right here, yeah, the animation keeps changing in quality a lot, but this bit right here, that is really nice looking. Well, not the blurry background part, but you know, the face and everything.
She loves the way you almost break free. Eyes like neon, breath on throat. She farms your fear like a secret code. Lusty Lynx in the basement, chasing. You're the snack and you love that fake, yeah. She responds every urge you tasting. Bites your neck like a quick save, wasted. Run, 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 but you're begging, stay. Tag, tag, tag. You're her favorite prey. Lusty Lynx in the basement, facing every fear that you crave. She's blazing.
Yeah, this is a really catchy song. Yeah, it's yeah, I like the catchiness of this. Okay, and a lot more people. Yeah, I don't recognize this person, but I recognize the other three that flashed by really quickly. I recognize him. I've forgotten his name. He's in the Skybrows community. And let's keep going backwards. Is that Banana Juju? Yeah, that's Banana Juju. She's a monkey VTuber. And then we got, he used to be called a Wild Iraqi, but now he's called Highlander. And let's go. And then who was before him? No, that was just there. Oh, Chaotic Pasta. Here's Moomy playing games. And yeah, he just came out with a new video like today. And then here's Chaotic Pasta, who used to be the Flying Spaghetti Monster, a mascot based on the Flying Spaghetti Monster. But now he's like a guy wearing a pasta strainer on his head and a shirt that says, "I want to believe." And then whenever he talks, he vomits pasta all over himself and then sucks it back in. It's really hilarious. Oh, they're going by so fast. Okay, so here's Powder in demon form. Oh, wow. Her eyes are really messed up and her ear is really smeared. Okay, so Kitsura9s. She is a VTuber. Live streams a lot. And Leaflet, a very big VTuber. And yeah, she's in the Skybrows community and doing a lot of stuff lately.
Chase!
Nihilith right here. Okay, and then we've got Celestium. Celestium's looking weird here, like she's like 3D, but in a weird way. Yeah, look at that face. And then we got Angry Duck right here. Yeah, the arms and stuff look really weird, but yep, that looks weird. Okay, we got Shiver, the jellyfish VTuber, and let's keep going backwards. We got Avted Fatash. She does a lot of live streams with Skybrows community material. And let's see, who is before Avted? Okay, Celestium. Okay. Me! Oh, there I am! It's me! I've got a cameo right here. Oh, cool. I didn't even know I was in this. I wasn't listed in the description or anything. Thank you, Lusty Lynx, for putting my cameo in there. I did not expect I would be here. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, so yeah, that's me. That's my, there. Yep, see, there I am. I've got the snood with pennies in it and also a paper clip, but AI doesn't like to make that, so I tell people, you know, just do a hat because you don't want to just struggle with the AI forever, so they do a hat. That is me right there. Very cool. Thank you, Lusty Lynx. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like to go and watch the older videos, because there's stuff that everyone else knows about that I get caught up on by looking at the older videos. Okay, so here's Vesper. and then me, and then let's see, Nia or Neum, the sea bunny VTuber. So that's a type of sea slug. And Feeble Mind, and then right before him was Cross Legends. Yeah, here's Cross Legends. And then here's Fashizi, and then Roboticus Prime. Okay, I'm not sure who this is, but the person before this is Dawn Halo, also in the Skybrows community. Yeah, like 99% of these are all people in the Skybrows community.
Repeat.
Okay, we've got Annibot, and then before Annibot, Chiral Chikage, and he tells a lot of people to call him Chi because people have trouble saying Chiral. Okay, we've got Ember Paradox, and then right before her, Lord Intellectual.
Heartbeat sync to the toxic beat.
Okay, the Burnt Peanut, he's not in the Skybrows community. We've got, let's see, is this Lord Rexworth? I think this might be Lord Rexworth. I don't know him very well. I don't see him cameoed very often. This, I think, is Cinevier, but she's usually not in this form. I think this is an unusual form for her. She's usually in a different form. Okay. Oh, and then Skybrows's mother, that a lot of people call Mama Brows.
Game over.
Okay, and then, sorry, let's go back to the next one. Okay. I don't know her. She wasn't around very long before she left. I think Nia or something like that. Okay. And then Rev Says Dezu, very big VTuber, mostly doesn't pay attention to us. This is Keen the Pirate VTuber. He's sort of like a social glue that holds the community together, especially with his live streams.
You just hit again.
Okay, and then Whalesbane. Oh, Whalesbane, he deleted his whole channel and disappeared. No one's seen him. Yeah, he had, like, I think about 3 really good videos. And then here's the Holy Ball, back when he didn't have a body.
Hit again.
Okay, Lifu. And then before her, we've got Night Owl. Okay, and then Pipkin Pippa, the rabbit VTuber, not part of the Skybrows community. She actually dissed Skybrows pretty hard, and that's why Skybrows made Crybrows. See, here's Pippin at the beginning right there. Okay, so where are we? Here we are. Okay, let's keep going.
So big, your little friend. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't inspire men. I make them rise to the occasion.
Yeah, Lusty Lynx is very funny. Okay, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, really rough animation because it is old, and I think it was her first attempt, but yeah, thank you for that, Lusty Lynx, and thank you for my cameo. Okay, so now I think we've got just one more. Yeah, because the other one was deleted, so we can't do that one. Okay, so this is the Lustylynx Anthem, a Lustylynx Original Song, and this is more recent, still pretty old, May 12th, so it's still a couple months old, but not as old as this one, April 7th. So let's look at the description here. End credit, Unicorn Jubs. I wrote the lyrics and created the song using Suno. So Suno is a music AI program. Unicorn Jubs used pictures from the community and used Grok to create each clip and CapCut to edit. From unicorn jubs to Skybrows, thank you for the inspiration. Never would have dipped my toes into this without stumbling across your content. Hey there, I'm Lusty Lynx, a passionate React VTuber who loves to crack lewd jokes, laugh, and occasionally enjoy a drink with my amazing community. Let's create some chaos and have a blast together. Okay, so let's get a good look at this one. And we'll rewind it here. And right away, it looks like cruder animation. It almost looks like a Scooby-Doo type of animation, like 1970s. It's got that kind of look to it, like a nostalgic look. And we can see that it's supposed to be security camera footage here. So security camera footage is supposed to be a little bit blurry like this. Okay, let's go.
I'm back on the prowl. Fangs flashing sweet while the chat goes howled. Ears twitching wild, got sparks in my eyes. You wandered in. Now enjoy the ride.
Oh, this is also a catchy one, and it sounds familiar too. I wonder if I've heard it. I don't recognize the visuals, but I might have heard it before on live streams. And then see, she's got the snowflake in one eye there. But yeah, look at how detailed this is. So this part of it right here, really good and detailed.
Every click, a little tease. Every win, a bit of cheese. This ain't just
Oh yeah, some of these are really good looking.
every win, a bit.
Yeah, like look at how detailed this is. And I mean, when I pause it, you can see a lot of little smudges and stuff, but as long as it's moving, it looks almost perfect.
The cheese, this ain't just a game, it's a vibe extreme. So strap in tight for the lusty dream. I'm Lusty Lynx, I'm chaos turned cute. Wrecking your team, your score is mood. Switch lights glow and my vibes in play. But baby, it's you that I came to slay. Welcome to the lusty dream. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the lusty dream. One hand on the mouse, one wink for the screen.
I think that a lot of really creative things are being done with the editing and the camera movements, and yeah, it definitely looks much better animation than the last one we saw. So yeah, a lot of progress has been made here.
One wink for the screen, I'm not just lethal, I'm a queen. Crop top, deadly smile, a trap, you're already in, no time to nap. Gremlin giggles, danger purrs, I'm the glitch that your fate prefers. This den's alive with a wild.
Okay, and then we got a big group shot here. Let's see. Can't really recognize this person or this person, but here we've got General Gravy, Lusty Lynx herself at the center. We've got Psychro, the friendly survival specialist, Sinister Maker. We've got Skybrows himself. I think this is Brewer the Greater. We've got Captain Rudy, Reaving Mango, Night Owl. This looks like Depths Walker, but without cat ears, but with horns instead. Maybe that's an AI error, because this looks like Depths Walker, at least the symbol on his shirt. Keen, the pirate VTuber, Skybrows' mother, Silas Frostrunner, Ember Paradox, Ked G. San, here's Leaflet, and then this is, let's see, is that Tolvin Skull? I think that's Tolvin Skull, and then I'm not sure who this is. Okay, let's keep going.
Scream, turn it up loud for the lusty dream. I'm Lusty Lynx, I'm the stream gone wild with every flirt.
Oh, sorry, I wanted to see the jokes there. Okay, so Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. Oh, that is a reference to an early 2000s or maybe late 1990s TV show on Comedy Central. And then Cat Fueled, Chair Meowin, leader of the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. Our mission, protect the small, provide the comfy, spread the meows, all kitties all the time. Oh, and look at how super adorable these kittens are. These are really well done kitties. Uh-huh.
Twitch says stream, I say rave. So
now I did notice most of this animation is really high quality, but we did get sort of a throwback to the old sort of smeared eyes animation right here. Yep. Let's keep, and look, and the posters on the wall are mostly recognizable. Look at this. We got Death Note right here. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
I say rave, sub or run, you can't be saved. Your aim is cute, but I'm...
And then look at how crisp these lines are and everything. Yeah. Really improved animation from the previous one.
Aim is cute, but I'm obscene. Flirt, scream, repeat. That's the Lynx routine. I'm Lusty Lynx. I bite with grace. 10K.
Okay, and now we've got another giant group shot. Let's see. Okay, so let's try to name them all. I can't see her very well. She's on the edge, but I think that's the Bloop. This is her husband, Hyde Sinister. Not sure. That's Keen the Pirate VTuber. And that looks like the Rule 63 version of Keen, which is called Queen. Louisverse, or rather Lady Wasabi, the self-representation character of Louisverse Cinematics YouTube channel. Kitsuragi. Not sure. Is this Leaflet? I'm not sure if this is Leaflet or not. Reaving Mango. Mavluck, and he seems to have pointed ears for some reason. I don't think he actually has pointed ears. Moomy playing games. Who is this? Is this Eva? It might be Eva. There's Null. Powder. Not sure. Smugalana in her half Firefox and half Frostfox form. Kirsha. Venetrix Wolf. Kitsurin Nines. I think this is Mizuki in her white furred form. I'm not quite sure. Torstwolf in his new form where he's got red tufts in his hair. Cinevier. Psychro, the friendly survival specialist, but his face looks really bizarre. Pseudo Gray. Not sure. Feeble Mind. Ember Paradox. There's Lusty Lynx herself. And then Gaming Syndicate, Atami Works, or rather, I think this character is called Helena, and it's one of two self-representation characters for the Atami Works channel. Dot Pocket, Grumpy Whiskers, and Depths Walker. Okay, let's keep going.
Souls in my cursed embrace. So stay a while and let the vice scream you trapped forever in the lusty dream.
This is just so much fun. I like this. Okay, that was really cool. Okay, so that was the last of them, and wasn't that like 8 or so? And there's a lot more Lusty Lynx tributes than this. I think there's probably like at least twice as many as I did today. Yeah, Lusty Lynx, it has a lot of tribute videos. And of course she gets put as a cameo in lots of other Skyebrows Cinematic Universe videos where she's just one of many cameos. These are just the videos that are really focused on her as a main character. But very cool. And I like to do these react sessions where I look at a bunch of tribute videos about the same character or VTuber. These are really cool to do and see how like various creators looked at various different aspects of the same person. It's really cool to see and sort of compare them to each other and compare the old ones to the new ones. And, you know, in this one, I wanted to have a mix of some of the really old ones and the really new ones so you could see how they compare to each other. So very cool and fun.